Monday, 9:30. I think it's going to be one of those days. It's 11 on Tuesday morning, and I've spent most of the morning catching up on day job stuff, doing my accounts, and the sun has just come out, so I've just opened the patio doors and put the cushions out so Mr. Bentley can go and sit outside in the sunshine. Mr. Benjamin is back at the vets again in about 12:15. We have an appointment for, so hopefully we'll find out exactly what's wrong. So we're just back from the vets, and unfortunately it's not too good news as far as Mr. Benjamin's concerned. According to the vet, it may be his time. It's a natural process, and he is over 7 years old when all's said and done, and she did say that he was a geriatric and that he's had a very, very good innings. So what may be wrong with him may just be a natural process. So all we're going to do is just continue with his medication for the next week or so and just see how he is at the end of that. And then, nature will probably take its own course. So that was the prognosis for Mr. Benji. It's 3:15 on Wednesday afternoon, and I'm just on my way to visit Mum and Dad. Now, Ian's just on his way to the post office. There he is, just on his way back. Mr. Bentley's in the car, and look what he's bought me for the journey. So he's now going to take Mr. Puppy and walk back to the house, and I'm going to carry on and go to Penistone and see Mum and Dad. Hey! What did you get? Anything nice?
Got some parking, a small bottle of pop, and one of those star bars.
Oh, nice. Very good.
Speak to you at night.
Okay, I'll speak to you at 9 o'clock tonight.
Love to Mum and Dad.
Okay, bye! And now, on to Barnsley. It's just gone 7:30 a.m. on Thursday morning. It's the 17th of August. Just left Mum and Dad's, set off back to Leeds. I've just finished putting some fuel in the car, so because it was getting a little bit low. I did try and take a little bit of footage last night when I was shopping with Mum, but to be honest, they were both in a bit of a grumpy mood last night. I think they must have had words over something before I arrived, because they were both kind of very quiet and quite sullen with each other, which is usually an indication that they've had an argument over something or other. It normally takes them a good 24 hours to get over arguments like that. So, and they were talking to each other normally this morning, so that's fine. So they're all happy again. So normally as well, if they've had an argument and Dad's in the wrong, then as soon as I take Mum shopping, she'll tell me all about it. But she never mentioned a thing last night when I took her shopping, so that means that she probably felt that she was in the wrong, which is why she never mentioned it. So, hey, I don't know. Parents, eh? So I'm just getting back onto the motorway, which means I should theoretically be back at the house around about between now and 10:15. Well, yeah, give it about 40 minutes, I would have said. So about 8:10. It's Friday morning, the 18th of August, and it's just gone 10:30. The house is quiet. It's the first time there's not been hustle and bustle in the house since I got back from Mum and Dad's yesterday. Now, when I got back from Mum and Dad's yesterday, we had a lot of stuff that needed to be done, day job stuff. We have one or two projects that we're working on at the moment, and there was lots and lots of stuff to do with that. Not only was I involved, Ian was involved, but we also had a third person here with us all day yesterday, right the way up until about 6 o'clock. And we pretty much worked non-stop. So I didn't really have a chance to turn the camera on yesterday at all. Luckily, now we're now at the tail end of that, so I've only got one or two bits and pieces that I need to do, or that we need to do to finish that off. Ian's just gone out on a few errands that he has to do. He's also gone to the post office for me to drop some stuff off, but he's taken Mr. Bentley with him for a bit of company in the car. So it's totally and utterly quiet here at the moment, which is just bliss. While I was away at Mum and Dad's on Wednesday night, Mr. Bunny took a turn for the worst again. He's not eating now, and we're having to force feed this critical care stuff, syringe feed him, not force feed him, that's the wrong way to say it really. We're having to syringe feed him more with this critical care stuff, and to be honest, I don't really think it's doing any good. His body is shutting down and he's just coming to the end. So we've made an appointment to go and see the vet today, this afternoon, at 4:30. And I don't think we'll be coming home with Mr. Benjamin. Now, I'm telling you this now because I don't think we'll be in a fit state to tell you a bit later afterwards, because Ian and I were talking about him last night, and we think it's the best thing and the fair thing for him to do. If he's not eating, he's still in a bit of pain because we're still giving him his painkillers. It's the right thing to do. He's over 7 years old, so as the vet keeps telling us, he is a geriatric, and if he was in, living in the wild and stuff, it would have, the life expectancy for rabbits in the wild is about 5, apparently. So you know what I'm saying. So I just need to concentrate now and get stuff done. Not dwell on the fact of what's going to happen this afternoon, but I just need to carry on and get stuff done today, so that everything's clear. So that's my plan for the next couple of hours at least. It's Saturday, about 1:45 in the afternoon, and I've just finished doing a little commemorative art journal page in memory of Mr. Benjamin. There we go. Cute little rabbit. That's how he used to stand up in his cage all the time. It was a right funny little bunny. And obviously, we'll miss him. And obviously, Mr. Bentley is also already missing him because he keeps going to the place where his cage was, because we've cleared his cage out now. The kitchen looks rather large because of the absence of his cage there, and Mr. Bentley keeps going and looking to see where he is, which is quite sad, but hey ho. So I'm actually going to have a bit of a relaxing afternoon now. I'm going to put my feet up, have a cuddle with Mr. Bentley on the settee, and put the TV on and probably watch a film and just lose myself for an hour or two. Ian's in the garage preparing for his next big steampunk show, which is next weekend. And this is the Asylum in Lincoln. It's the largest steampunk gathering in the world. And I'm going. Yay! So there will also be a special one-off vlog just for the Asylum weekend too. So looking forward to that one. It's 10:30 and we're just out in the car. We're doing a little bit of a family trip out. Mr. B's in his cage there. We're just going to do a little bit of retail clothes shopping because we're in need of a few bits and pieces. It's 1 o'clock on Sunday afternoon, and Ian's locked himself in the garage, and he says he's not coming out again now till well after dinner time, or until dinner's ready anyway, because he's got that much to do to get ready for next weekend. I've gone upstairs and literally stripped all of the beds because Mum and Dad are coming over to look after Mr. Bentley while we're away in Lincoln at the Asylum Steampunk Festival, because we're going to be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday, so it's like a full 5-day thing. So Mum and Dad are coming over on Wednesday night, and they'll be staying here, house sitting and Bentley sitting while we're away. So I've stripped all of the beds in readiness, got their room ready and put fresh bedding on, given it a vac and all that kind of stuff, and literally gone round and tidied everything up. So yeah, they're ready for the arrival of Mum and Dad. So I think I'm going to, well, I need to start thinking about doing something for dinner tonight now. So I'll go and have a rake in the freezer and see what there is in there. I fancy doing something with some chicken, but I'm not sure what. Maybe a curry. Who can say?